Hello, brothers and sisters. Hope you're having a good day, blessed day. Lord gave me a dream, and I had to share it because it's very important. He wants to teach us things that Jesus said. He gave me a dream about a friend I used to hang out with when we were in school, and we don't hang out anymore because, you know, the life, we just went separate ways. But a few years ago, I've seen her and she was so lost. She was telling me that she doesn't know who she is anymore, that she doesn't know if she loves men or women, and she was just so lost, and Lord gave me a dream about her. I've seen her and she was begging me to buy something from her, and she looked so lost, like she just looked so desperate, so desperate. And she didn't know what she was doing. And in a funny way, the Lord showed me people that they're throwing her into like a trash. For some reason, it was kind of funny. But it's not funny because all those who are lost and do not believe in Jesus Christ will be thrown into the hell. So, Lord wanted me to speak about what Jesus meant when he said to love our enemies. When someone does bad to you, we hold grudges and we think bad about them, and, we just think they're wrong, and sometimes we're offended or hurt or, angry. But Lord wants us to love them. Why Jesus said to love our enemies? Because when we are born, we are all the same. We are innocent, but through life, we grow up and we choose, what we want to believe and who we are. And with time, we believe false doctrines, and we just separate ourselves from God sometimes, and most of us went through it, I went the full circle, and Jesus was saying that to love our enemies because we need to love people for who they are as the Lord created them, as God created them to be. And God created us all innocent, we all come from Him. So Jesus was saying that we shouldn't hate our enemies because those bad things that they do, it's not them, it's the devil, it's his demons and the spirits, So you shouldn't hate anyone because they are not doing God's work but devil's work. So when you see someone that is, confronting you or saying bad things about you, you should pray for them, And God wanted me, when I opened my eyes and I woke from that dream, I only heard pray for her. So I prayed for her. Those who do bad things to us and say bad things about us, we need to pray for them because they do not have Lord in their life. And if you pray for them, Lord will do it, He will come in their life. He will open their eyes. And it's going to be a great testimony, So Jesus was saying, love your brothers and sisters. They are all your brothers and sisters. Pray for them, And devil is working. He's working hard, to separate us and to think that we are against each other. But no, we are against him. And that was Lord's word, He always spoke about that. God doesn't want to leave anyone on this earth, You know, He never leaves us, and He wants us to pray for each other. We have to be like one. You know, it's beautiful how God works through our lives. He gives us emotions, He gives us everything. And He was speaking to me and He said, I work and I speak to you through your conscious, through your subconscious, you know. Many people do not know how to talk to Lord, and they think that, you know, He speaks in a way that they think He will. But Lord said, you know, I'm not going to come on this, you know, cloud and talk to you. Maybe you won't see visions. Maybe you won't hear my, you know, voice outside your mind. But I'm in your mind. I'm in your heart. So when you want to talk to Lord, you listen. Listen your soul. He is there. He is your conscious. He is telling you what is good and what is bad. You know, we all have that gift. And He wants us to use it. He wants us to, you know, listen to Him, because when you are lost and you don't know what to do anymore, you ask Him. He knows. And He will bring people into your life. He will bring situations in your life. He will, you know, make it see clear. You can see clear through Him. And sometimes we think that, you know, what we are doing right now, you just don't see the point of it. But He knows. He knows very well. And the more you spend time with Him, the more you will understand Him clearly. So if you have emotion towards someone or something, you go with it. You know, like if you do not understand what Lord wants from you in that moment, just let it go, you know, and then Lord will make it clear. Do not think every day like, what would I do? What should I do? What is this? No, just relax, you know, and let it flow. It's a funny word, but you know, just let it flow. Go with the flow. And Lord will open the doors for you. He will bring something to you that you understand why are you in that position. He will clear your mind so you can see what you need to do next. I mean, that is the point of our existence. God created us so we can have a fellowship with Him. He didn't want to be alone, or, you know. He wanted to have us, and He gave us free will. So we choose Him. You know, there's nothing more beautiful than you choosing Him and say, Lord, I am yours because you are my Father. I love you because you are my Father. Not because you can give me, you know, things, but because I love you because you are my Father. You love your parents not because they give you food every day when you're a child and everything. You love them because they are your parents. And that's how we should love God. You know, that's why we need to be humble and, you know, but Lord will provide. He will give you everything you need. And when you go to heaven, you will have more than you could ever imagine, you know. I always ask Lord, you know, sometimes I was like, Lord, I hope there's chocolate in heaven because I love chocolate so much, but I have diabetes and I'm not allowed to eat my chocolate, you know. And He gave me confirmation through another sister. I was watching her video and she was like, I asked God, I hope there are cookies in heaven. And I guess He gave her confirmation. I can't remember. And I was like, thank you, Lord, for reminding me that in heaven we will have everything we want. And we won't get fat. And we won't be, you know, sick. And, you know, He prepared so many things for us. And in heaven we will be like children. We will play, you know. He wants us to always be joyful. That's what He is all about. That's why he separated himself from himself. That is another thing that he wanted to speak to me about the other day. He was saying to a brother in a video I seen that God had two sides in him. You know, he had this love in him, but he also had a darkness in him. But he separated, you know. That's how, you know, devil became to be. That's how hell was created. You know, I will probably post a link about this brother speaking about it. So, you know, I could never understand how devil could be with Lord and know all his glory and how beautiful the Lord is, and then just become evil. You know, I could never understand it. You live in a perfect, you know, world where Lord loves you and the only thing you know is love, and then you become jealous. But we all know why Lucifer became jealous, because he saw that God created us and gave us free will, and he loved us. He loved us more than anything on this world. And, you know, he became jealous, and that's triggered him to, you know, become for who he is. But Lord told me something really important yesterday. He told me all my wrath that I had and separate from myself, because I had to separate it, or I had to choose, you know, like we choose. He had to choose to become good, or you know, become all this darkness. He chose to be light. Lord chose to be light. So he separated, you know, the darkness from him. So all his wrath was put in the devil. The devil took it, you know. He wanted to do it. And, you know, he wanted to say that that's why devil is so evil. Because all God's wrath is in him, you know, all the darkness. So I could never understand how devil could be, you know, at one point in my life I was like, Lord, can devil repent, like, and can you bring him back to like heaven so we can all live together? It's just I'm just crazy sometimes. But now he explained to me why devil is so angry and mad, and you know, and this disgusting. He's a disgusting being, because all Lord's wrath that he used to have, the darkness is in him. That's why he does so many bad and evil things that we can't even imagine. You know, we who believe in Jesus, we feel Lord every day, and we do not feel how it is to be separate from him, you know. And all those lost people that are talking about how they're lost, how they don't know what to do in their life, you know, and they're depressed and sad all the time, it's because they do not feel Lord anymore, you know. And when you feel Lord every day, you don't even, you don't even like feel that you are with Lord anymore, you know. You just feel blessed every day, and you can't even remember how it is to be without Lord. But when you are without Lord, it's awful. It's awful. So hell is actually a separation from God. In hell, there is no God. You know, when you're thirsty and you drink water, that's Lord. Lord is water. So when you're in hell, you are always thirsty, because there is no Lord. That's why hell is so bad. You don't want to go there. You know, it's really, really bad. So if God is rest, you never sleep in hell, you know. That's why it's so important to go back to Jesus, to tell him, Lord, please save me from hell, because I don't never want to be without you anymore, like ever, ever, ever. I don't want to be without you, Lord. You know, I cried so many times to Lord, just saying, please do not leave me, you know, never, never separate from me, because hell is so real and we don't want to go there, you know, and we doubt every day that we are true with the Lord, but we are, you know, we do bad things. We are not, you know, always the best, and we do sin, but that's why Jesus came, you know, to remove that sin when you come in front of him, because you believe in him, you know. We're all sinners. We all do bad stuff. We lie, we steal, we you know, you don't have to go in a store to steal something. Sometimes you take something from your brother and you don't tell him, and you think, it's my brother, I can take it. It's, you know, you stole it. We're always sinning. That's why Jesus said, come to me, I will remove your sin, and you will be with me in heaven. That is all for now. Lord blessed me, so I speak in his name, you know. I told him, please, Lord, I just want your word out, not mine. So pray for everyone, please. Pray for everyone, because you don't want anyone to go to hell. We were all created at God's image, and you don't want anyone to go to waste, you know. So have a blessed day. Pray, read Bible, and stay humble. I love you. See you guys.